So today we're going to talk about the app Visual Poetry. What this app does is let students create a word collage and a visual representation of the poems or other texts that they are writing in class. There's a lot of cool features that come along with this app. You can start with the preset themes, or you can even make your own. We can upload pictures from your photo library. The words are easily manipulated, and you can always change the font and the color of the text. With this app, it is $1.99 in your app store. I definitely think it is worth the price. It is super user friendly and would definitely be beneficial in a classroom setting. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The first thing we need to do is write our poem. So if you notice over here, there is a text box that you will click and it'll go ahead and bring you to this page. We just wrote a simple poem for now, but of course once you're in the classroom they can work with some more complex text, and all of their poems will be saved down here in these archives. So now that you've picked your poem, as you can see, it'll be put into this preset kind of tulip thing, which is super pretty, but obviously has nothing to do with roses or violets. So we are going to make our own. We can pick from one of these lovely preset shapes, or we can go ahead and explore within our photo library. But for the sake of this tutorial, we are actually going to draw our own. So I will go ahead and get started on that. So the drawing process is super self-explanatory. You've got your eraser and brush shapes all right there at the top of the page. And the only helpful tip that you really need to know is the thicker your black lines are, the better your words will show up within them. So once you're done making your masterpiece, mine is supposed to be a rose, I promise. You go ahead and click that green check button and we can get started. So now that our rose shape, or whatever shape you decided to do, is all finished, we can look a little bit closer. We see the cool text font, and we can even look at all the different themes that they have here. So you would go ahead and click right there to open all of these up, and it scrolls all the way to the side if you keep going. But there are plenty of things to choose from. If you are a kind of person that doesn't want to choose and you want to make your own, there is the option to do that. This one right here, I decided to whip out myself. I picked my font right here, my font color there, and the background color right here. Once you have that all laid out, it's pretty much just up to you where you'd like to go from there. But if you're feeling like you don't want to do this literal of a sense with your image, there's a lot of abstract versions as well that you can add your own personal flair to. So if we want to go ahead and look at this one, this is a preset one which has a nice feature. If you click right there, all these colors pop up, and then you can edit words like love or the two to make them your own color. If you want to step there aside really quick and go ahead and click that A with the plus, you can actually add in words that weren't normally there before. I actually did that on my final image that I will go ahead and show you. So this one kind of incorporates all the color schemes, everything from all the other ones. And if you look really closely, we've got the DED 318 in there. This just kind of allowed me to manipulate the words. I could make them bigger or smaller if I wanted to. You didn't have to stay with the structure that they originally intended. So once you have it all planned out, this is when you would go ahead and save it. So this saves it to your camera roll. Go ahead and set it as your phone wallpaper, or any of the following social medias is also available for you to do as well. Your poem, your words, your creation will always remain in there, but as far as the editing and everything, that is up to you to keep hold of. So if you're a person who is a little bit nervous about the images, such as like a rose or anything, this app also offers a lot of text templates as well. So you can come up with things like this where you can mix up the font a little bit, or even do that block one that we had on the rose as well and change up all the colors for it. There's not really a lot to limit. But overall, this app is available in iTunes App Store. It is beneficial for students. They can visualize their assignments. It's also a great resource, I think, for teachers. There's even some holiday templates. You can send out anything from little Santas to all of your students to creating posters for your classrooms. So overall, I think definitely worth the $199. There's not a lot of hassle. All the images go straight to your camera roll. It's just a click away, and I think that this is a very beneficial app.